Danmachi episode 5. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? The Hestia greatness. You're just stealing the show once again. My goddess. Oh my god, the most literal incarnation of Kawaii Goddess. There it is, because she's fucking goddess. She's Kawaii. Even the people within the world, when she's at the divine bathhouse and you see the other goddesses talking about her, they straight up know what the show is referencing, what they're working with. They're like, lolly big boobs. Yeah, it's fucking Hestia. She's fucking sexy. She's amazing. Her personality is awesome. Super kawaii, dude. Like, the beginning of this episode where she's just getting drunk with that other god and everything like that, and just be like, Belle's cheating on me, no. Like, sobbing and everything like that because of seeing, you know, him with Liliruca at the end of the last episode. I was just dying laughing, dude. And then seeing her excitement when she, you know, hears about, Belle wanted to take her on a date and everything like that. I'm like, yo, Belle, you got some smooth operation, bro. You recovered nicely from that slip-up. But nevertheless, seeing her just get super excited, you know, go to the bathhouse and everything, we get a lot of Hestia fan service this episode. It was awesome. I'm just not gonna lie to you guys. I really enjoy the Hestia fan service. I love Hestia. And, you know, that outfit she was wearing, she let her hair down. She's just looking so cute, dude. And just to see that scene between her and Belle after running away from the goddesses forever, just very like cliche, you know, kind of chase scene, but I found it endearing. I found it like a throwback homage to a lot of stuff. And see that scene where they're just looking at, overviewing the city and everything like that, and looking at the dungeon tower, and he's like, they're just like, it's an amazing view, let's come back here together one day, I'll actually buy you dinner. I was just like, yo, Hestia X Belle, it needs to happen. It needs to fucking happen. But I mean, it's clear that Belle is still completely and utterly infatuated with Eyes, as we see, you know, continued and furthered in this episode. But dude, Hestia is too kawaii. She's way too kawaii. I can't take it. I really can't take it. But anyway, let's move on. Let's dive into the episode, because we got a lot of actually serious stuff going on in development and things like that. For one, the homie Belle has magic. We got a lot of build up with what's going on with the Soma Familia and, you know, with Liliruca and everything like that. And yeah, those are basically the two main things that pervade this episode. So basically, Belle goes to the tavern. You know, Seer gives him the grimoire that somebody left behind, which we know was clearly from that sex-crazed goddess that Loki was talking about beforehand. And we see she's been infatuated with Belle, overlooking him. I don't know what kind of relationship she has to him. It's still unclear, but she wanted him to get the grimoire. She wants him to have magic for reasons unknown. And of course, as soon as Belle gets the fireball, he just goes into the dungeon. I'm like, dude, obviously there's going to be some sort of penalty. Why are you just firing them off? Rapid fire, firebolt, oh, fireball. I'm like, Belle, chill. I thought you were the best. I've been loving his development up to this point, and I'm like, wait, you're actually retarded. Then you're chilling on on this girl that you're infatuated with. You're chilling on her lap, dude. She's stroking your head, resuscitating you, everything like that. You're like, is this a hallucination? She's like, no, this is real. And you roll off and run into the distance. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Man up. But either way, I'm fine with that, because it's all about Belle and Hestia. I don't want any romantic developments with Ice per se, but you can tell that Ice actually is sort of catching a little bit of feelings for Belle as well. You can see that in her interaction, for her wanting to genuinely, in this kind of knightly code of conduct, you know, repay Belle for that incident being her fault, and, you know, the rest of, you know, Loki Familia's fault for getting in that situation. But also, she's definitely interested in Belle in a little bit of ways, so it's interesting to see that play out. And I like the dynamic, because at the same time, it's because of, you know, his interest in her that he has this skill which allowing him to progress in the first place. On top of that, he gets the magic from the grimoire, and I found that scene to be really interesting. I don't know if it was just an effect of, you know, him getting the magic from the grimoire, but it ultimately had like 4 different Belle personas with like different color coordination and everything like that kind of flew back into him as he received the magical powers and stated his resolve. So we basically know everything that Belle wishes for, you know, in conjunction with his past, with his grandfather. You know, he wants to be a hero like the stories he read in the past. He wants to, you know, be as strong as his idol, which is Ice at this point. He wants to protect Hestia and, you know, grow the Familia and things of that nature. He wants to be powerful. He wants to be strong. And so we see all that going back into him. I wonder if there's going to be different personas of Belle that, you know, arise late going forward. I think I might be just reading too much into it, to be honest. But nevertheless, that would be interesting. Then, moving on from this, the development with Belle and everything like that, we got some great comedy throughout. The Seer comedy, of course, everything surrounding Hestia, like I said. It was a nice, nicely paced episode. The tone shifts didn't feel forced when you're going back and forth from, the endearing moment of like Hestia ex Belle to Liliruca being fucking assaulted in the alleyway by the Soma Familia members, and you see the discrimination between the adventurers and the supporters and everything like that. And still, it's very vague as to what is wrong at the heart of the Soma Familia, why Liliruca is suffering this way, why she needs that money. But you can definitely tell some exploitation of the supporters is taking place. Something strange is happening with the Soma Familia, as I forgot what Reina or whatever her name is was trying to figure out why they're so hard for cash when they're selling all kinds of drinks, and then you see her get the information from Loki that basically they don't worship Soma, they worship sake. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what that implies, but I'm actually genuinely interested at the progression at this point. I think the pacing is actually quite good. I don't know, I've never read the light novel, so I don't know the source material like that. But I think pacing is quite good. I'm enjoying this series. I really am, dude. From the fan service to just the nice, lighthearted comedy to the actual plot developments and points that are arising. There's a bit of depth and character development. We do have a lot of players. It definitely is harm-esque because there's a lot of females. Let's just be real. But at the end of the day, and they're all centered around Belle. But at the end of the day, I'm really enjoying the progression of Danmachi, dude, and it's a very entertaining episode. So let me know your thoughts. Moral of the story: Hestia for the motherfucking win. I'm done. So it looks as if Liliruca says she's done with Belle, or whatever the case may be. I don't know what exactly is gonna happen going forward, but I would imagine that Belle is going to, try and help Liliruca regardless of what the state. He's going to get himself involved in the Soma Familia's problems, nevertheless. So it's going to be interesting to see all of that break down and progress. But let me know your thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.